Hey everybody, Dominic here from For the Thrills, and today is your first preview of Mustafa and everything done to him. And with us today is Tanya from Toolman and Merck, who will be showing you Mustafa. So Tanya, tell us a bit about Mustafa.
Hi guys. Well, Mustafa does have some modifications, even though it's got the original engine. For instance, this bullbar is attached to the chassis, so that's really strong. And here, we have branch deflectors. If I go crashing through the bush, I don't break my windscreen. We've got 4 spotlights, well only 3 now, so we need to upgrade that. We have a Highlift Jack. This has been modified so that it fits the jack points on the Mercedes. And note here, we have a bottle opener for all those warm bottles of Coke that you're going to drink on the way through Africa. Come around the back here. You can see a cowbell here. If we can no longer hear that cowbell, we know we're stuck in the mud. Okay. At the back we've got extra indicators, extra brake lights and a work light just in case we need it. Coming back round to the interior, as you can see, this car has done the bull run on a couple of occasions. You can see. And then we look at the wonderful interior. Okay. So a handbrake would be good, but at the moment we don't have one. We've got one cable going to one wheel, we need the second cable for the other wheel. We don't have it, we're still looking for it. Okay, I couldn't get the aircon fixed, it's just too difficult, but I do have a fan, so that's all good. We don't have a radio, so I have a battery operated cassette player with lots of cassettes that I've kept for decades just for this moment. Now the only security we've got is the rear doors. They don't open from the outside, okay? And we have this little security lock here which goes over the gear lever, and that's all good. And after all, who'd want to steal a bright yellow Merc 123 anyway? We've got all these toggle buttons here which operate the fan and all the extra bits of equipment that we have on here. And then when you open the bonnet, you do it from the passenger side. So let me just go around and do that for you. Now, just before we get into the passenger's door, we have traction boards here. Now, when I drove across the Sahara in 1994, they were called sand ladders. They were nearly as heavy as the car itself, so this is a big improvement in 2022. Now, I'm just going to open this, and then I'm going to let Dominic from For the Thrills tell you all about the specs on the engine.
Alrighty, so to open up the bonnet, we're going to have to undo the limb raisers. So we're going to quickly undo that, open up the bonnet, and then we will show you the inside. So underneath, Mustafa is an all original 1981 240D. We have a whole bunch of extra wires, fuses and relays here, which of course do the spotlights, the aftermarket engine fan, just for those long trips to keep it nice and cool. The fuel pump, we have a little bit of a J-rig system going on. For many who know this car, it turns off by a vacuum. Our vacuum doesn't work, so we have this J-rig bit which cuts out on the diesel pump. We have got a slight leaky injector, so we are currently looking for a company to take this to give it a once over. Let us know in the comments below who you would suggest doing it. Just remember, we are in Gauteng. Basically, all this is for spotlights. We do have a backup fuel pump, so if the car does run out of diesel, we don't have to prime it by hand. We can just flip the switch, it automatically primes, and problem solved. We do have a big old-fashioned truck horn up here. Unfortunately, it is a 24-volt system and we're running it on a 12 at the moment. We do have a booster for it, but we need to figure out how to wire that up, as that's something we're still struggling with. As you can see, we've got Toolman and Merck's private mechanic here giving it a once over just to tell us everything looks all right. And then basically from For the Thrills and Toolman and Merck, we would like to wish you a good day and keep up to date and follow us for more.
Yep, thank you so much for watching, and you can learn along with me as I find out everything there is to know about Mustafa before I set off. And he's not coming.